Come here. Let me pet you. Let me pet you. Yes. But I am not going to pet you. Yee. Alright, let's see if she fires. It got down to freezing last night, so I might run the glow plugs for a little bit. Just because of the 1,000 hours on this machine. It needs them when it's cold. It's a little slow to crank when the weather gets turning bad, so give it a couple seconds and try it. Some red here. Yeah, get the ball rolling. See, and this is what can happen to your trail when you overuse it when it's wet. This is all just thick, nasty mud. Gets on your tires, gets everywhere, and then when you get on the main road, start going fast, it's gonna start kicking mud and dirt everywhere. Okay, so we're back out in the woods doing some more work here. I've just been doing more cutting and pulling out little guys like that. Those are going to be used for firewood. I got a little wood shed up there with probably 2.5 cords worth that was just cut last month, and then I have probably another cord sitting outside with about 1.5 cords inside, and then I have another whole tree that's about this size right here that's laying down in the field over there. So lots of work to be done. Yeah, and right now I've kind of really finished out all I can do in this section safely by myself. I'm definitely going to need to get 1 or 2 more people up here just to kind of help watch things and help move equipment around and just stuff like that. Sometimes the trees get stuck up in these other trees, so you got to pull them down somehow, and it helps to have some extra horsepower or extra elbow grease. Now, anything I don't know about, because I'm still, looking at these 2 trees, it's got a crook in it, and reading too, some articles online, it was talking about how, the diameter at breast height, so 4.5 feet above the ground, on the uphill slope, you want 34 inches in diameter, I believe it was, for telephone poles. So we'll put a question mark on that one, see whether or not it's going to be used for wood or if it can be sold. I've got a couple of, I guess you could call them, old timers or whatever. They're good friends of mine that have been in the logging industry and been around it for their entire lives. And they know their stuff. They're a wealth of knowledge when it comes to managing forests and stuff, and generally my go-to when I have questions. So I'll just have to pick out a time and get one of those guys up here, and any trees I'm questionable about, they're gonna know right off the bat that, oh no, this one's good, this one's bad, this one needs to go, all that stuff. So we'll get the trees marked, start getting these little bean pole guys like this cut down, and just more picking up brush and moving it to the burn pile. Unfortunately, we're in a burn ban. It's Oregon for you. For some reason in the wintertime when there's 3 inches of rain a week, we're under a burn ban. So I gotta wait until March before I can finally start lighting up piles and stuff. So it's gonna be a waiting game. I might be able to get away since I plan on using this land for agriculture, and it is technically a crop. It's a stand of trees that's gonna be used and sold for money. I might be able to get away with doing an ag burn on the days they allow ag burns, but I'll have to check the fire department, make sure they should have all the rules, so make sure they're okay with it, make sure they know what's going on, that hey, there's not a forest fire, it's someone trying to manage his land to prevent forest fires in the future, because it can get pretty scary in the summertime when all these national forests just start going up because they're mismanaged.